answer questions at the end. But I also want to let you all know that we are recording as well. But like I said, this is our informational session about some of the important things in regards to our AP classes. So I will go ahead and get started. So first, my name is Marshall Nelson. I am the Assistant Director of our Advanced and Gifted Programs. Here with me today is also Stacy Clendenin. She is our coordinator, and Miss Jenny Hale. Miss Hale is our Advanced and Gifted point of contact at the high school level. Additionally, we do have our AP teachers joining us here tonight. We're very grateful for that. Are joining us as well. So there are a few things that we're going to go over today. We're going to discuss our AP course expectations, AP agreements, AP classroom, AP exams, and of course, we will answer any questions that you all have. General questions, that is. We won't get into the specifics as this is a public forum, so we can't get into the specifics about a specific child. However, if you have questions, we will be able to accept those via email after our meeting. So AP course expectations. So we have 9 AP courses taught by GCA teachers, and then we also have several others taught through Georgia Virtual. Here at GCA, we have biology, English language, English literature, environmental science, human geography, psychology, statistics, U.S. government and politics, and U.S. history. Those are taught in-house by our GCA teachers. And then we also have some of the other AP courses that are offered by Georgia Virtual. And so most of our students have our courses here, but there are a few where a student had to take a course through Georgia Virtual. So that is an option as well for some of our students. So I wanted to get into what our course expectations are. AP is it can be a very challenging our AP courses can be very challenging. That's what they are meant for. As you know, AP stands for Advanced Placement. And these are our classes where students can take these classes and, depending on the college or university they attend, may be able to get university credit. Because of the rigor and pace, teacher assignments and all of that, if a student adds a course or adds an AP course later after classes have started, it will be up to that student to get the missed assignments if they've enrolled later and to catch up, because this is going to be a fast-paced course. And of course, they're going to be working almost immediately. Students enrolled in advanced place courses will be expected to attend all required sessions for that course. You are accountable for all synchronous engagement. It's not just being there, but also being engaged, because generally these may be our smaller courses. And with that being said, the participation is just as important as the information being shared. Being able to interact with your classmates is going to play a pivotal role in the course itself. Additionally, all students who are enrolled in AP courses are required to create College Board accounts or use their existing College Board account to join their respective classes within the first 2 weeks. I will go into a little bit more detail about how to do that, but that is a requirement, and we'll discuss why a little later. Students will engage in intense discussions, solve problems collaboratively, and learn to write clearly and persuasively. Students are required, and I repeat, are required to attend live classes regardless of flexibility levels. This is a very important thing because, AP kind of operates on its own. Ooh, thunder. AP operates on its own in regards to when the exams are. We have no control over that, and so we have to follow along their schedule, and so it can be very rigorous and sometimes at points go pretty swiftly. And then all students are expected to sit for their respective AP exams in May. That is going to be for all of our students taking AP courses, and I will discuss that in just a moment. So you should have received a AP agreement via DocuSign and email. That is an agreement that must be signed by the parents and students. Those actually all come to me and then automatically. And once those are sent to me, There's a checklist. You only have to complete one of those for all of your classes. There is a section where you type in all of your classes. You do not have to do those individually, but you need to complete all of those. Complete one for all of your classes. Instructors will move quickly through a tremendous amount of information. And so the things that are covered on the agreements is that, it is imperative for students to attend class. And if you're absent, it is your responsibility to get the information you missed in a designated time frame. Students are expected to participate and be present in all classes, regardless of flexibility. The drop period for an AP course, this is very important, is the first 10 days of the course. So if you need to drop from an AP course, if you're in those first 2 weeks and you're like, this may be a bit much for me, not to the point that you feel that, I'm going to have to, push myself a little harder. But if it feels that it may be something that is out of your league, so to speak, the drop for that will be August 15th. Now, also in the agreement, it states that GCA may remove a student from an AP course if he or she is not making satisfactory academic progress at the end of the first semester. Let me explain why that is in there. If you do not have a satisfactory grade at the end of the first semester, that means that you're going to miss a credit. And so because we don't want our students to be behind in regards to credits, I'm sorry. So because we don't want students to be behind in regards to credits, that is why that may happen. But again, that is something that will be discussed with you at that point if that is, the situation. All right, so next we need to talk about AP Classroom. AP Classroom is something that has been provided by a College Board to help students prepare for the course and to follow along with the course. And as I said earlier, every student must sign up for AP Classroom. So we're going to share a small video.
Welcome back, AP students. It's time to join your AP class section. It's easy. Go to myap.collegeboard.org on a computer, tablet, or smartphone and sign in to your account. If you don't have an account, just create one, but do not create a duplicate account. Can't remember your login? It's the same one you use to access your AP or PSAT and MSQT scores, or to register for the SAT, or that you used to access My AP last year. There you go, and you're in. Click the Join a Course or Exam button and enter the unique join code that your AP teacher or your school's AP coordinator gave you. Verify the class information, fill out your registration information, and that's it. Congratulations, you've enrolled in your AP class. Be sure to stay up to date on your assignments, practice your skills, and watch AP daily videos.
Was just a small video to share with you all how to go about signing up for your AP Classroom if you have not. Just things to note: please do not create a duplicate account. Whatever account that you use for signing in, you need to keep up with what that is and the password, because depending on what exam you take, you will need that when it's time to take the exam. So please make sure that maybe your parents have a copy of it, or it's in your phone, or you have it somewhere where you'll be able to access it. As a review, that login may be the same login that you use to access AP or PSAT scores, the same login that you use in registering for the SAT, or the same login that you may have used for My AP last year. And again, those join codes will come from your AP teacher. They will provide those for you. So AP exam. So this is very, very important. Students may register for their AP exams or must register for their AP exams by October 28th of this year. I know that seems early, but College Board changed it. It used to be where you had to register by late February, but they changed it last year to fall semester. And so you must choose and register for your exams by the 28th. Where do you register, you ask? Well, there's two parts. First, in My AP, you have to choose that you are taking the exam in My AP. Students at GCA have two options for taking AP exams. Option one is to take your AP exam on the scheduled date from College Board at the GCA office in Atlanta. Option two is to take your AP exam at a local high school or a location closer to you. Now, there's a big difference between those two. If you take it at the office, GCA does pay the cost of the exam. However, we do require a $25 deposit to hold your spot for each exam. There is a link that is here that will also be provided to you where you can sign up to take your exam if you want to take it at GCA. If you do not sign up here at this link, make your deposit and schedule it in the test section of My AP, we will not know that you're taking your exam. Your second option is to take it at your local high school. Number one, you have to do that almost immediately. You'll need to contact the AP coordinator at that high school and register with them for each exam. Because schools are required to register by the October deadline, parents or students need to contact the school as soon as possible. Please do not wait until October to make that decision, because if you wait until October to make that decision, they may have already sent in or set the amount of seats that they will have for that exam. Additionally, if you do not take it at GCA, the student or the guardian will be responsible for the cost of the exam. And AP exams are approximately $90. So if you take it at a school, you will have to pay that cost or that fee. So that's some things for you to weigh. Again, we'll send out an email with this information, but those are your two options: to take it at the GCA office in Atlanta, or to take it at your local public school or your school nearby. So when are your exams? So in these next two slides, I have on here, I've provided the dates for your exams. The classes that are highlighted in bold are the ones that are offered here at GCA. The others are the ones that are offered, that may be offered at GAVS, but that if you are enrolled in that course through GAVS, you can take that test as well. So as you can see, they start Monday, Monday, May 1st, and they go through the 12th. The exams start at 8 a.m. and 12 p.m., which students are asked to report 30 minutes in advance because it is about 30 minutes of instructions. So we have to start the exam in the 8 o'clock hour. We have to start that exam in that 12 o'clock hour. So in getting everyone in and sitting at their individual tables, because everyone sits at their individual tables, and getting them in, that is why students are asked to be there early. Once the test has started, students will not be permitted in once the test itself has started. Again, it starts Monday, February 1st, and it goes through Friday. I keep saying the wrong month. It starts Monday, May 1st, and goes through Friday, May 12th. For these exams. So again, you'll need to go ahead and register for these. If you are not taking them at GCA, you'll need to register as soon as possible with your local school. Or like I said, you will receive an email from us coming up probably in the next week or so, where you will need to go ahead and schedule for GCA. So I know it wasn't a lot of it was a lot of information in a small amount, but we will be able to take questions that you may have. So what questions do you all have, if you have any? You can unmute yourself and ask your question if you like, or raise your hand, whichever is easiest for you. So I will leave that open for you, but just going over the highlights for you. These are rigorous courses, and the expectation is that you all will be in attendance and for every class, despite flexibility levels. Additionally, let's see, I thought I heard a question, but I might be wrong. Okay, here we go. So, does it have to be at a high school? Yes. AP exams are generally only, they have to be provided by a high school. So, and that generally is going to be a high school that already offers AP courses. If a high school will not test you, 9 times out of 10, that's because they're not offering the course that you are requesting to take. Do we have to talk to the teacher or the counselor if you need to drop? Yes, that is something you'll need to do, is talk to your counselor about that. If you have questions about the course that are making you uneasy and you're thinking you need to drop, then yes, you can talk to your teacher about that. But your counselor will be the one who would actually make that schedule change for you. I believe there's a form you have to submit, but if you reach out to your counselor, they can provide you with that information. You're welcome. Please remember, those agreements need to be in. They came to you via DocuSign. And like I said, you only need one for all of your AP courses. So please make sure that you get that in. I enter those in to show that you have checked those off pretty much 2 to 3 times a day, because I get so many. But please make sure that you have those submitted. We cannot change the dates of AP exams. I repeat, we cannot change the dates of AP exams. Those dates are set by the College Board, and there are very few things that they will allow you to take a late exam for. And when I say few, I mean few, and they do require evidence of those things. Transportation. We do not provide transportation. That would be between you and your parent or guardian to get to the office. Or, like I said, you are able to take it at a local school. You're welcome. I see some others are typing questions. Miss Hale, was there anything that you were thinking that needed to be added or needed to be discussed?
No, ma'am. I think you covered everything.
Thank you. Okay. So yes, there will be a recording for this. If you're having issues, there will be a recording that we can send out. Yes. And really, that's all that we have. I will stay here till about 6:30 to answer any questions. But that is really it. We wanted to make sure we go over these things and that parents and students are knowledgeable about the expectations that we have. But as I said, we will provide this recording, and I'll stay on here, for a while to answer any questions if any come up. I thank you all for joining us tonight, and I wish you all a great year. And if there's anything else that you need, please let us know. You can reach out to myself. I am Miss Nelson, the assistant director. Additionally, you can reach out to Miss Clendenin, our coordinator, or Miss Hale, who is one of our APs. As far as the location, Adrian, the link that is in there will be sent to you via email. You'll get an email with all of that information. You will get an email for all of that information. And that is it. I thank you all for joining us this evening.